when we say, and I think that's been the early context in her questions, diba? Pushback, what does it mean? One is assertion of the arbitral ruling, building the international network of communities that are backing this. That's clearly part of the pushback. But the other thing that you said was we have stepped up our relationship with the United States. This is something a little bit more explicit, if I'm not mistaken, that stepping up the relationship with the United States is in fact part of the pushback.
Absolutely. Not only with the United States, we're also having the same kind of agreements with Australia, for instance. Japan is also coming into the picture. We have South Korea. We have also other countries as well from the European Union has clearly said that they are prepared to support us in this endeavor. So I think that that kind of reaction from the international community is enough to show that we are indeed going in the direction of pushing back, but at the same time we're finding ways and means to be able to communicate to our Chinese friends that we want to sit down and seriously really discuss this in a mature way.
Yeah, but the communication part has always been a given. In what other forms? We're not talking about bringing in other partners, allies, people who will champion this message as well. But what other forms might a pushback take?
Well, we have now our Philippine Coast Guard. As you know, they're actively now moving in that direction. We're buying more, or we're getting more, but we're getting more of this Coast Guard cutters that we're getting from other countries. Japan is also supporting us in that. So all that is part and parcel. But we definitely, I don't think China or any other country wants a really major conflict. We know that a major conflict means the end of the world. Let's be very straightforward about it.
Yes, and that's the greatest fear, that once again we're going to be pawns in a war between, two giants, that in fact by pushing back in terms of our alliance with the United States, we're actually inviting an escalation toward a non-peaceful solution.
Well, I think I totally disagree with that, because we are right in the center of all of this. We have the unfortunate situation where we are geographically right in the center of where this flashpoint can be. And what are we going to do? No matter how much we try to say that we want to remain neutral or we want to stay away from this, we will get involved. We will be involved in any kind of conflict. As a matter of fact, even other countries outside of the area, like Singapore and all of this, it's very clear. Anything that happens in this part of the world, everyone will be affected.
So it's inevitable, whether or not we step up our partnership with the U.S.
What are we going to do? Are we just going to sit back and say, all right, we won't do anything, we're not going to do any of our military alliance, whatever it is, and just let it be? It's like we're a sitting duck. At least we're making a move to try and make it clear that we are going to defend our territorial.
But that's in the context of our territory. What if the flashpoint is Taiwan?
Well, the flashpoint, actually, there are many people who are telling us that the real flashpoint is going to be the South China Sea. Because Taiwan, it's clear, the Chinese believe that it's part of their... So
we say so with our own policy.
There are some countries that actually support that.
Yeah.
It is, if really we can say that is your concern, it's not ours, that's fine.
Yes.
But that's not the case. You see, we are being included because they are claiming what is ours. And what's important here, you have to remember that this is part of our food security. Our fishermen have not been able to fish the way they have always been doing this for hundreds of years. That's one. The environment, the destruction of the environment is also there. And now, more importantly, the energy, the gas and oil that is available, which is ours.